Welcome to day 7 of our self-image journey. And if you haven't gone back and watched days 1 through 6, I hope that you do. These are building on each other. They have lots of different perspectives that I'm coming from to really dive into this idea of self-image. And today I want to be a little open, a little vulnerable with you. And I don't know if you've wondered, I wonder sometimes, why am I putting myself out there? Why am I creating content? Why am I speaking? Why am I making myself vulnerable? Why am I doing this? Why does the idea of how I believe, what I believe about myself even important? And it's important because it's something that I have struggled with my whole life. When I was young, I took feedback, I took criticisms, I took comments from people that I trusted, and I made a story from that I wasn't enough. This journey of my belief about myself, for years and years, I felt unworthy, and I kept myself silent. I didn't speak up because I didn't feel like I had anything valuable to say. For years, I didn't say anything because I didn't feel like people wanted to listen, there was no value to it. And I remained silent. I didn't feel worthy. I didn't feel enough. I didn't feel strong and powerful as Cindy, as this person, this being that I am. And I want you to know it ate away at me. The self-doubt. And the way I covered that was by trying to be perfect, by trying not to make mistakes, to never fail. And I get emotional just talking about it. By putting on a face and a facade to everybody else out there that I had it together, that I have my shit together, that I know what I'm doing, or I just didn't say anything, so I stood there looking pretty and put together. And yet deep down inside, I didn't believe in myself. I didn't feel that somebody deserved to love me, that I deserved unconditional love from somebody. I felt that if they truly knew how I really felt, what I really thought, the deep dark secrets inside, that they wouldn't love me for me. And for years that affected my marriage, it affected my relationships, it affected my friendships. I didn't allow people to get close. I thought people were disappointing because I didn't have that trust and that faith in myself, that I felt worthy. And so I didn't trust other people. I had my walls up so damn high. And it's lonely and it's frustrating. It's lonely. And it's sad and it hurts. And we all have pain and hurt and stories and hurtful things that truly have happened to us. And so my caution for you today is don't equate your value as a being with your past. Because I did that. I equated my value with my past, with making mistakes, with not getting A's on every freaking test, with not being able to do everything perfect, with making mistakes. I equated that with not being enough. Like if one day I could just be the perfect daughter, the perfect wife, that if everybody could be happy with me, then I have arrived, somewhere magical. And I had to get to the point, there's no such thing. There's no such place where everything is perfect, where I will never make a mistake, where people are always happy with me. Like that is a fantasy world. And I had to get to a point where I accepted myself, my beautiful mistakes and my weaknesses as a part of me, part of what makes me who I am. And so my caution is don't allow your past, anything, your trauma, your hurt, your things you've said, the things you've done, maybe a person you've been in the past, do not allow that to equal in your head what you believe about yourself, your value and your worth. It is not who you are. And so I'm still working on this, and I want you to know that this is a journey for me. Just when I feel like I'm standing in my power and I've got it figured out and I'm feeling like I can conquer the world, emotions come in and feelings come in and something happens or the clouds roll in, like you name it, anything can shake me, cause a little doubt. But today, I can say to that doubt, I'm not going to go down that path anymore. I'm not going to let that thought pattern continue. I'm not going to continue down that rabbit hole because I know my worth. I know that I'm valuable. I know that I am a warrior goddess. For those of you who know me, you know what that means. And I can stand in my power. I may not feel like it right now, and I may be, crying in a heap on the floor, and tomorrow I'm going to get back up and kick ass again because I am worth it. And I want you to get to that point too, where you can say, no matter what, you are worth it because you are. Nobody can take that from you. Your past can't take that from you. It doesn't matter what's happened. Doesn't matter. So you are loved, you are valuable, you are worthy. So let that sit with you today. And join me for day 8.